What's up with it? It's your boy Young Wolf. I just jumped out of Porch, dirty glove best.
Ain't no cap up in my route, they know Wazzam, I'm slinging facts. Too many eyes up on the front yard, gotta serve around back.
All right, so we got Young Wolf jumping back off the porch with us for the second time, man.
What's up with my brother? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great. How you feeling today too, man?
I can't complain.
For sure, man. Yeah, welcome back, bro.
Appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, no problem. So it's been a little over 2 years since last time you sat on the porch, man. How would you describe this journey you've been on these past 2+ years, man?
Long, challenging, but overcome anything, you just gotta keep going.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
What they be saying? Life be lifing, right?
Life be life.
You just gotta roll with the punches, man.
You gotta fight back, boy.
Nah, for real.
Nah, for sure.
And it looks like you really been fighting back lately, man. We finally got the new project from you too, man. Sure. Full Moon. And I understand that there's a meaning behind I was checking out the documentary, and I understand there's like a meaning behind the title too, man. Can you break that down for people?
When I was leaving my auntie's funeral one day, and it was daytime, but for some odd reason, it was like a full moon outside. And my dad, he looked, he was like, man, look, it's a full moon outside. And he did some research, and it was the first full moon of the year. And it was called a wolf moon. And ever since then, and this was the top of last year, January 2025.
Okay.
So ever since then, like, the tape named it in my head, Full Moon, since that moment right there.
So you knew right then and there.
Right then and there.
This is what we rolling with, man.
Yeah. It was special, you feel me?
Yeah, and this is your first project in 3 years.
Yeah.
Man, why was there such a hiatus? I know you was dropping videos and singles and everything, but project-wise, why didn't we get one for the last 3 years?
Honestly, I can't even tell you. Honestly, you feel me? Like, it wasn't no reason. I just felt like, I just got so caught up in like trying to perfect the sound. I wouldn't say perfect, but like just work till I feel like I got a catalog enough to like this whole year I plan on dropping a tape every 60 days. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, that was, last year these past couple years been like just building up my catalog so I can just drop, cause most of these songs on the tape, 3 years old, 2 years old, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I just been building my catalog so I can just keep it going, you feel?
Yeah. And that's the good thing about making timeless music.
Right.
These songs don't sound like they 2-3 years ago. If you didn't tell people that, they wouldn't think they 2-3 years old too, man.
Exactly, for sure.
Yeah. And I understand you said you put your all into this project too, man.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah. In which ways? Like, how would you describe putting your all into your music, man?
Man, just getting uncomfortable, doing stuff I know ain't nobody else doing. You feel me? Like, just, I feel like I'm versatile. Like, I don't really go off of like, think about what I'm rap today. Like, whatever I'm feeling like, that's what I'm rapping about, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever I'm going through in that day, if I'm turned, if I'm, on some, want to talk about certain stuff, like I'm talking about it, you feel what I'm saying? So like, especially like the pain, those the ones I really get my all to, and I really only make like, melodic music for real, and I still keep like a little turn in the cut sometimes, but I really gave my all for sure, like for sure.
Yeah, it's like you're staying very authentic to yourself
sure.
in your music too, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah. And what type of headspace were you in while, recording these past couple years, man? Because I understand like a lot of pain you've gone through, a lot of grieving and everything too, man.
I had a good headspace, sometimes, it'd be ups and downs, but, I'm a man, bro. Like, you gotta go. I ain't gonna sit and cry about it. You gotta figure it out and just go, you feel what I'm saying? For sure.
And how's the feedback been from the fans? I know it's only been a week and everything, but.
It's been crazy, like every day. Like, I ain't even expect it, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't expect the feedback I'm getting for real. I'm just thinking, all right, cool, I'm finna drop a tape. I'm thinking like the second or third take gonna catch their attention.
Oh, for real?
Nah, man, right now it's catching their attention, you feel me? Cause I let them grow with me, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and people been waiting for like 2-3 years, you feel what I'm saying? So, okay, cool, like, I could tell they been waiting, cause I've been getting calls every day about it and everything. So like, it mean a lot to me for sure.
And I'm sure you've been getting messages these past few years too, man. Like, Wolf, what we doing, bro? Like, where the music at, man? Where the projects at and everything
Most
too.
Definitely,
man.
all the time. But I used to get them so much. I'm like, I don't even know. You helped me come up with it. I'm trying to figure out myself where to tape it.
Yep. And how would you describe your growth as an artist? These past 3 years, man, while we're recording on this project and everything.
Uncomfortable. I had to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. You feel me? Like I ain't used to like talking or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I had to build myself up because I knew my time was gonna come. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to just tell myself, all right, bro, you gotta be in front of the camera mode. Something I really don't care about. You gotta post mode. You gotta, just talk to the people. You feel what I'm saying? Something I really don't care about unless I ain't gonna say I don't care about, but off camera I don't care to put it on camera. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm one of them. So I just had to learn to put on camera, like everything on camera. So that was really like one of the most like challenging things for sure.
And I'm sure you get more and more comfortable the more you do this shit, though,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Let's talk about some of these songs. So the intro song, "Call from Heaven," whose voice are we hearing on?
Oh, that's my grandma,
Okay.
my late grandma. Yeah, she passed away February 2024.
Okay.
And she left me that voicemail like a couple months before she passed.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
True. So you kind of just been saving that one, basically,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Even on the song at the end of the tape, so far, that's my auntie voice at the end. So I put both of them on there because, like I was going through both of that while making the tape.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that was a big reason to why I was like, I gotta give them all, I gotta make it, you feel what I'm saying? I gotta, just go, you feel me? For sure.
And what was your relationship like with Granny? Like, how close were you guys?
Super close. Super close. Like, that was my road dog, you feel me? Like, that was my dog, you feel me? She was the one.
And
sure.
what type of woman was she? What do you want people to know about your Granny?
And grandma one of the one. Like, if you know grandma, like, grandma gonna give you hell. Yeah, grandma gonna give you hell, but she was like the most like loving person, you feel what I'm saying? Like the most loving person, like despite her flaws and everything, but she was like the most loving person ever, you feel what I'm saying? For sure, like everybody know that though, for sure.
Yeah. And what about your auntie? What was that relationship
The
like?
same thing, like loving, you feel what I'm saying? Like, man, auntie was so strong, man. When I was young, she used to send me and my little brother on like pieces through a taxi cab.
Oh,
like
for
if
real?
we ain't ate, she like, have you ate? Like I always make sure you ate, you feel what I'm saying? Like if we ain't had nothing to eat, she gonna taxi cab us a piece. Just little stuff like that. Like my family I got a strong family, you feel what I'm saying? So like that's why I am how I am, you feel what I'm saying? I got a strong family.
And how have you been coping with both of their losses?
Like a man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be strong for my family. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Not to get too deep, I'm a man, bro. You gotta go. You gotta be the one to, make everything. Yeah.
No, absolutely, man.
For sure.
And what about recording? Is that very therapeutic for you too? Like
Most
when you're in the
definitely.
studio and everything?
Hell yeah, cause it's like I'm rapping my real life. Like I ain't gonna sit and talk to nobody about what I'm going through for real unless it's like my dad or my little brother or something like that, you feel what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, I just go to the studio, turn all the lights off and just, get in that mode and talk about what I feel. Yeah.
Did it take you kind of a while to kind of tap into those, the pain songs and everything? Or was it almost like instant, like, man, I need to get kind of, vent, kind of get these feelings out almost?
Nah, it ain't take me no time because that what I came in doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really expect to like make like turnt music or what everybody want to call it. I really came to be like or like a Ride Wave or a YFN Lucci. Like that was like that's type stuff I listen to. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't really listen to I listen to it, but I ain't really listen to like everything they get everybody turned up. So I just want to be the one to bring the real back. You feel me?
Yep.
For sure.
And you actually set up a studio in Granny's house after
Most
she
definitely.
passed?
Yep.
What gave you that idea, man?
Being real, I'm already humble, but I had got to a point where I was like, bro, I need to be like, I need to give it like a little more. I need to like give my music like a little more. So like just being back in the house, like, just seeing everything and like seeing certain spots where me and her might sit at, you feel me? Just little stuff like that, like, just give me that extra push for real. It gave me a reason to keep going, even like days I don't feel like going. Like I'm in grandma's house, but you gotta keep going. She right here. You feel what I'm saying? Just trick my mind, little shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you could like feel her spirit when you're
Most
inside
definitely.
the house,
Most definitely, for sure.
Are any of the songs on the project ones that you recorded there, or is this all going to be for the next few projects?
Oh, damn, what song I recorded though? I think I started a couple songs there and like finished them at the studio because the engineer I had at the time, like, ain't sound the way I wanted to sound. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to take the songs I was doing there to the studio and really had to recut them for real.
Okay.
So I really can't remember what songs, but I know I had to do a lot. It's a couple songs on the tape I don't remember though, cause I make so much music, bro. I be forgetting.
How many songs would you say you sitting on right now that's unreleased?
I can't even
We talking hundreds, 1,000? Like, how crazy we going, bro?
I'm probably in the thousands, being
In the
real.
thousands?
My first 3 months rapping, I had 100 songs.
True.
Yeah, I had 100 songs my first 3 months rapping. Everybody was like, whoa. Yeah, like I really gave my all from day one, you feel me? For sure.
And how often are you recording these days? Is it every day, every other day type shit, or?
These days, probably like when I go, I probably stand about 2-3 weeks, and then I might take like 2 weeks off.
Okay.
Only because I know it's bigger than the studio. It's bigger than making music. I know I gotta make content now. I gotta do this. I gotta move around. You know, just little stuff that might take me away from recording. Because I like to record like throughout the day, not at night. So you know, I got a real good schedule. I got a real good routine that I be trying to stick to. You feel me? So sometimes it might get through off, but it's all good.
Yeah, and I'm sure taking even just a couple weeks off, it gives you more to
Talk
rap
about.
about too, because you live in life. Now you just got some shit you can tap into. And
For sure,
everything, too.
for sure.
Yeah. Grieving Grinding. This is one of my favorites on the tape.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, talk about the inspiration for this one, man.
Everything we've been talking about right now, like grandma, you feel what I'm saying? But my auntie, you feel what I'm saying? Other little obstacles I was going throughout the time, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you grinding while I'm grieving, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gotta keep going. But that's my favorite song for sure. That and Song for You.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. They're my two favorite for sure.
And on the song, you rapped about a house fire. Whose house was it that burnt down?
My other grandma.
Okay.
My other grandma, the house had burnt down. In the midst of all this, like in the midst of like right after my auntie funeral, you feel what I'm saying? Like so, like a lot of little shit was going on at the time that, you know, that gave me a lot to rap about. But I really didn't rap about it until like a couple months later when I felt like rapping again. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, all that shit was going on in the same little time period for real.
Yeah.
For sure.
And was that the house you showed off in the documentary too, that you just put out? Okay.
Yeah. It's getting rebuilt now. It'll be done in probably like 4 more months for real. Probably less than that. Yeah.
Good show, man. Yeah. And then you keep mentioning us so far, man. Talk about that one, man, because like I said, that's one of your favorites too, man. What was the inspiration on that one?
Just realize how far I done came, you feel what I'm saying? Not even as an artist, but as a person, as a young man, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I done came far. Like, far, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I had to look in that mirror, you feel what I'm saying? And by me looking in the mirror, you know, I had to realize how far I done came, you feel what I'm saying? I had to face myself, and that's the hardest thing I feel like a man can do is face himself. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it was one of them days, like, I was like, but I done came far, you feel what I'm saying? Like, giving myself credit, you feel what I'm saying? Instead of like being so hard on myself, then one of the days I gave myself like the most credit ever, you feel what I'm saying? Because I made that song after all this, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I came far, you feel what I'm, you know, little shit like that. Yeah. For sure.
And when you look back, like how proud of yourself are you, you know, of how far you've been able to come then?
I'm super proud, you know what I'm saying? I'm super proud, like, and it made me proud, like, see my auntie them proud of him, my dad proud of him, my dad like super tough, like, so it take a lot, you feel what I'm saying, to get him, you feel what I'm saying? So just little stuff like that showed me I'm doing the right thing, you feel what I'm saying? Like my whole family proud of me. My whole family proud of me for sure. Like we ain't even imagine me doing this, especially I didn't at all, you feel what I'm saying? So just to see them smile and, you know, it feel like I'm finally doing something right, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I keep it going for real.
Before you were rapping, what you think you were gonna be doing with your life?
Man, probably running one of my dad's businesses.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy, cause I told him when I was like 14, I was like, man, I don't wanna do nothing with music, like, cause my dad like got businesses, so I'm like, bro, I'll run, you feel what I'm saying, any one of your businesses, but don't include me in music because I just, the headache it was giving them. And it's so crazy, I feel like, that's why I don't say never no more, you feel what I'm saying? Like, because I end up in the music business, you feel what I'm saying? So, but I ain't see myself doing that. I really saw myself like, you know, corporate or something like that. I'm one of them, you feel what I'm saying? Like real businessman. I like to wear suits and shit like that. Like my granddad always told me I was gonna be like a sport, you feel what I'm saying? Like I was one of them. I saw myself, you know, in the business world for real. For sure.
But it seems like you got a real passion for this music. Like you said, to have thousands of songs.
Yeah, for sure.
You ain't doing that because you have to. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? You're doing that
exactly.
because you want to.
I want to. I done fell in love with it. You feel what I'm saying? I was an athlete. I feel like the work ethic for me being an athlete just carried on to anything, not just music, but anything else I want to do in life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just got that, you know, just got a winning mindset, you feel me? I don't know how to lose, no matter how long it takes, you feel me?
You still hooping these days?
Often, like
Often?
2-3 times a
Oh,
week.
so you still got it then, huh?
Overly got it.
Now, I'm sure you be playing with a lot of rappers, man. Who gives you some of the best challenges, man?
42 Dugg and Lucci.
Okay. They've been going viral with they games, man.
Yeah. See, when they were going viral, my wrist was fucked up, so I couldn't even pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? So I had to catch them like other times, shit like that. But them two for sure, like they know how to hoop. I ain't gonna lie. They know how to hoop, but they can't fuck with me though. They know that.
You say you taking them both on, man.
Nah, for sure.
Talk about that relationship with Lucci, man.
Man, that shit genuine as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a real. It's like a real, you know, one of them ain't wet, ain't just for the camera. You feel what I'm saying? Like he a real nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like it seemed like we cut from the same cloth, just from two different sides. You feel what I'm saying? Like he a real nigga, just like I'm a real nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I look up to him, like seeing how he maneuver and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I respect it for sure.
Yeah. And I know you guys just came off the tour and everything, man.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you too, man?
It was crazy because that was like my first tour as an artist. Like I've been on the road like with Wham and all that, but it was like me seeing it as an artist, it gave me like a little, you know, it's time to go. You feel what I'm saying? It's time to go. You got to get this shit. You feel? I had to get it for sure.
Was there one city you went to that you were surprised, like, damn, they singing my shit word for word type shit, or?
It wasn't even nobody singing it word for word, but I was surprised that like people knew me. You feel what I'm saying? Like people like making noise for me, cause like, you know, I'm humble and I know I ain't big, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like to see people react to me, like that was like, okay, cool, like you got something to work with, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
And were you nervous at all before hitting some of these stages, or you was ready for this shit, huh?
I wasn't nervous at all, cause shit, I got a reason. Like I feel like you got a reason, you know, ain't no time to be nervous. I used to be nervous though, like before I really understood what I was doing, I used to be nervous, but when I really sat down and like, oh, but you got a real reason why you got to do this, like, you feel me? Like, ain't no time to be scared, you feel me? You just got to go.
Not real shit, man. And learn your lesson. When did you guys make that song?
Probably like 2 weeks after the tour.
Okay, so this is brand new.
Yeah, this brand new.
This is probably one of the freshest songs on there, then,
Yeah,
huh?
it is. It is. That's the newest song on there, for sure.
Oh, shit. Did y'all get in the studio together for that one? How'd that one come out?
Yeah. I had pulled up on them, and we knocked it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what were the vibes like when you guys were recording and everything?
Shit, just kicking it. Like, just, you know how that shit be. Like, you just kicking it, and you just get in there and then just go. Yeah. Ain't that too crazy, but, you know, we be kicking shit like that.
Some natural shit, nothing forced.
Yeah, nothing forced, you feel me? Nothing forced.
Yeah. Don't Say Nun. This shit's still going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Did you know this was like one of them ones when you recorded it, or?
I knew it was gonna be one of the ones before Rylo even got on it. You know what I'm saying? But being real, this something nobody know. I played it for Ride Wave,
Oh, for real?
and Ride Wave wanted to get on it, but we never got to it. You feel what I'm saying? I played it for him when I was at QC one day, and then I thought he was gonna get on it. You feel what I'm saying? But he ain't go, and then sent it to Rylo, and Rylo knocked it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, you played a song for Rod Wave. How long do you wait before you give it to someone else? Because you probably really want that Rod Wave feature, you know?
I did, you feel what I'm saying? I did. It was like, I knew I wanted to drop that song next. I probably waited like 2-3 weeks after. Cause it wasn't planned for me to see him. I caught him like on the humbug, you feel what I'm saying? Like he was just in there recording, I walked in on him, said what's up to him and started playing music for him, and it really shocked him how hard I was, you feel what I'm saying? He like, but I ain't know you were that hard. He like, man, send that to my ooh. Told me send it to somebody, but he ain't never go through, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? But it's still love though, ain't no pressure on you, feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then the video drops. We did what, a couple million in a couple weeks almost, right?
I ain't expect that either. Being real, I ain't expect that either, my boy. I ain't expect that.
What's your reaction when you start seeing them numbers like, oh shit, they really tapping into this shit?
It gave me a reason to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep going because I know 2 million might turn 10 million views one day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, I be thinking big. I be thinking about the future a lot.
Yep. Wrong at Times, you and Yachty, and you held on to this song for 3 years. Is that right?
Yep. Cause that was around the time I was still trying to find my sound. Feel what I'm saying? And just being in there with Yachty, it was like, now that was the time I was like slick. Like, that was like the first big artist I ever worked with.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like Yachty was like the first one who like pull up on me, like, what you doing? Like, little bro, ooh. So I pulled up, you feel what I'm saying? But we already be in the same studio all the time, you feel what I'm saying? So he already been seeing me working. I say what's up to him. I've been knowing Yachty since I was like 12, you feel what I'm saying? See him at QC, say what's up to him, shit like that. But really, every song on there is like genuine. You ain't on no like, I'm finna call you, like I need, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I got a real relationship with these people, you feel what I'm saying? So that's how all really came about for sure.
So why did we sit on it for 3 years, huh?
I honestly don't know why that song didn't drop a long time ago, honestly. I can't even tell you, I don't know. I don't know.
You just knew, we got to put this out right now,
Yeah, we got to put it out.
Like
for
it's
sure.
time for this shit, right?
Yeah, it's for sure.
Did you guys talk about shooting a video for it, or?
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna shoot a video with him and Lucci.
Okay.
Yeah, so both of them gonna be out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wazzam, this is another one of my favorites on there too, man.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody fuck with that.
Yep. That
Everybody
sample
fuck
on
with
there, I don't know if it's a Rich Kid sample or just a Schoolie sample, but
Yeah.
how'd that song come about, man?
My producer, AG sent it to me. And but I was already in the process, like, I'm finna try to bring like the old Atlanta back in my music in some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so shit, he made like a lot of old Atlanta samples for me. And I had just picked that one that day, you feel what I'm saying? But I got a lot more in the cut that nobody know about that I'm finna drop too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be, this resurgence of that old Atlanta sound these days too, man. It's like everyone wants that old party sound,
Yeah, for sure.
And what was it like coming up during that era too, man? Like the Rich Kids era and everything, man.
It was crazy because my uncle used to rap with them. His name T's a Dollar. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm really around. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like super turn. It was super turn. That shit was turn growing up. That shit was turn. I ain't gonna lie.
Song for You. This is another one of my favorites on there, man.
Yep.
What was the inspiration for that one?
I was really referring to me, like, but I know other people gonna listen to it. So I was like, song for you. But I really want to say song for me, cause that's how I was feeling. But I know other people in the world felt like that too. So I just started saying like, this is a song for you. You feel what I'm saying? But I was really talking about myself.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? For sure.
And what's your creative process like? Do you just punch in or do you write? Do
I
both?
punch in, but I do have days like I said, on like them 2-3 week spans while I'm recording, I might just think of something. I might just see what you got on and be like, just type it down. I got something to rap about. You feel what I'm saying? Like just type shit down, but I don't really write though. Like if I ain't next to a mic or something, I just type shit down. But other than that, I just punch in like straight out the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for as much as you record, that probably makes more sense too.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. And who's some of the other producers you had on the project too, man?
AG got down there the whole tape.
I did hear his tag a lot, yeah.
AG, I got Joseph Da Vinci, and I got what my boy name from Philly, man, Dugg.
Okay.
Dugg, yeah. So them, but I've been having a relationship with them since I started. You feel what I'm saying? So, I had to put them on there because they been rocking with me.
For sure.
Yeah.
I had Hollywood YC up here a few months ago, man.
Oh, yeah,
a
that's
lot
my
of
boy.
praises for you too, bro.
Nah, for sure, that's my boy, for sure. That's my boy.
Talk about that relationship. Like, how'd you guys link up and just kind of built it up over the years and everything too?
Man, I've been seeing YC since I was a young nigga. Like, I always saw him on Instagram and shit like that, but it really came back when him and my dad started kicking it. You feel what I'm saying? And me and him like, all right, we finna start kicking, start doing music together and shit like that. And then he came on to Wolfpack with us. You feel what I'm saying? That shit been a family ever since. He a part of us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
That Bulletproof been going crazy, man.
Yeah, that be hard. We got so much
I was
harder shit.
gonna ask, like,
Man, what?
I'm sure y'all sitting on a bunch of shit too.
We got so much harder shit. I think someone gonna go on hit take, like 1 or 2 are gonna go on hit take though.
Okay.
He finna drop. But yeah, me and YC got a lot of hard shit that I can't wait to drop. I feel like me and him need to drop a tape together.
I was just about to ask, man. Like, if y'all got so much music,
Yeah, we got a lot of
what we
music
doing,
together.
man?
We got a lot of music together.
Yeah. I know you worked with Scooter a couple years ago too, man.
Yeah.
What was that experience like, man?
I've been on Scooter since I was a young nigga too. Like, he used to come to my basketball game and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, me and his son might play in the same gym on this particular day, and he already know who I was. I might chop it up with him. So me and Scooter, like, that relationship was like, it wasn't music. It was more song like, ooh, nephew. You feel what I'm saying? So when I started rapping, he was like one of the first one, like, oh nah, but if you want to rap, I know you're gonna be the one. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Scooter was a real supportive nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Real supportive nigga, for sure.
And what was Scooter, the person, like away from music and everything too?
Say that one more time.
What was he like away from the music as a person and everything?
Shit. A real nigga, genuine. And it's so crazy because he was like really what I saw myself doing, you feel what I'm saying? Like with the AU teams, all that type shit, cause I still love basketball, like, and that's why I feel like I fought with like Lucci and Dugg so much, cause they love basketball, same way I do, and Scooter would too. Like he loved basketball too, so I feel like I got a bond with them off, you know, shit like that, like basketball and Scooter love basketball, you know, like, you know, shit like that. Just little small shit like that I be thinking about, like, damn, okay, cool, that why me and him get along, that why me and him get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like the same shit, you know?
You and Dugg got some shit on lock? No?
Me and Dugg ain't got nothing. me and Dugg ain't even been in the studio, like, by ourselves together, like, to make nothing.
For real?
Me and him on family time, though, you know, it's all love, me and him, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Is Deluxe on the way, or you just on to the next project?
Nah, I ain't gonna drop no Deluxe. I'm just drop another project. A couple projects.
You said every 60 days, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Should I start counting down the days, man? Like,
might as well, my boy. I'm counting down with you. I'm telling you, I can't wait.
So let me ask you, how do you narrow down thousands of songs to, you know, 10, 15, 20 songs, whatever you put on the project, man?
It really ain't hard. Like, I put all my favorite songs in like one particular folder that I feel like got potential of dropping. Feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it don't be that hard. Sometimes I might have to go through like 100 songs to pick, but it don't be that hard though, for real, cause I got songs I know that's gonna drop, and I got songs that I'm like, alright, this alright, but I ain't gonna drop it. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't be that hard.
Is there one song you stuck on right now? Like you keep playing back to back?
A song that ain't dropped. It's a song, it's a couple songs that I've been on that ain't dropped, that I'm finna drop. I forgot the name of it. I don't wanna say the name of it, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. But I got a song that I love that I ain't dropped yet, yeah, for sure.
Feel like it's one of them ones, like?
I don't think I'm gonna tell you. It's a Jeezy sample.
Okay.
It's a Jeezy sample that I'm finna crush the city with, for sure.
Might be some summertime shit right there. Huh?
Yeah. For sure.
So looking ahead, what's some goals you got set for yourself, whether it's short term or long term?
I wouldn't even say be the best, but like be my best self. And if that come with being the best, shit, I wasn't striving to be the best. I was just striving to be my best self. But I can see myself being in this shit long term though. I can see myself going on like a future run, you feel what I'm saying? Like years and years and years on this shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like I make all different types of music that folks gonna love forever, you feel what I'm saying? I just keep going and going and going, like, you know? I feel like I'm gonna be one of them type artists though that like just, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna rap forever, cause I really don't want to, but if that's the way God wanna go, I'm going, you feel what I'm saying? But I can see myself being long term.
Okay.
For sure.
And what do your fans mean to you, man?
A lot. Without them, I'm nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I don't really be knowing I be having fans till like I get outside and move around. Like, cause I really only get, you know, the love from like, well, from what I see, like my people around me, like, you know, but when I step out somewhere, like people who I never met in a day in my life, like, ooh, you, like, oh shit, like people know me. Like I be thinking I ain't, you know, I ain't gonna say nobody, but you know, I be thinking ain't nobody really listening yet, you feel what I'm saying? But that shit be shocking me, so that shit do mean a lot. That shit turn me up for like the 1 or 2 people who might do see me and know me, you feel what I'm saying?
Nah, it's definitely got to motivate you too, man.
Overly.
Yeah.
Overly.
Like, I know I'm on the right path with this shit.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Like it's working.
Yeah. And what's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
Well, be yourself. It's a lot of the youth that ain't. I feel like that ain't being they self. But shit, in this day and age, you ain't really no big homies no more. Like ain't nobody respecting the big homies. Feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like my hood, like one of the last hood left with a big homie. Feel what I'm saying? But ain't no structure out here, so even if I do get them a message, they ain't gonna listen. Yeah. You feel that? That's just being real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but shit, just be yourself. Like, you know, that's all I can say. Be yourself. Focus on you and your family. Yeah, if you doing what you doing, have a reason. Like, don't just, you know, just be out here for the fuckery. Like, actually, my mama fucked up, so I gotta do this. You feel like little shit like that. Like, but these young niggas ain't listening these days, my boy. Ain't no point in talking to them for real.
Yeah, that's the same shit I see. It's like a lot of people say there's a lack of guidance.
Yeah.
No, the guidance is given to them. They just, I don't know if it's social media. Like they just see that shit on social media. It's like, man, I got to get money right now today type shit.
Yeah, like social media fucked it up for sure. Not even just with the youth, like adults too.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Like social media fucked it up because you might see this on the ground and be like, man, I ain't doing shit with my life whole time. You don't know how long it took them.
Real shit.
You feel what I'm saying? It may took them the whole time Instagram was invented to get where they at. You feel what I'm saying? Just little shit like that. But the world fucked up off social media, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I be trying to stay off of it.
Yeah. It's like a gift and a curse with this shit, man.
Yeah,
it's good for getting your name out and all that, but man, the negatives that come with it, it might outweigh the positives that come with this shit
definitely,
too.
for sure. It definitely will. I ain't gonna say it will, but it depends on what type of person you are. Like you gotta have a strong mind, for sure.
Yeah, you gotta be able to block out a lot of that shit for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What else you working on, Wolf? You know, music-wise, what about outside of music, man?
Really outside of music, I got a lot of shit I'm working on. I got a clothing brand. My little brother got a clothing brand. You know, just little shit like that, you know. I'm in real estate.
Okay.
A lot of little different shit that I be having going on, you feel what I'm saying? But really just that for right now, you feel what I'm saying? Until I get it going some more, you feel what I'm saying? For sure.
What's your clothing brand?
5 Under God and Printed by Us.
Okay.
Yeah. 5 Under God, that's my little brother brand.
Okay.
Printed by Us, that's me and my dad, you feel what I'm saying? But 5 Under God, like that's the way to go right now. Like my little brother, like he the hardest in the city right now. I feel like for a young nigga at his age, he definitely owning something, for sure.
He designed all of it by himself?
He do everything by himself, pay for everything by himself. Real little business, man.
You got a website set up where you can go check this out?
Yeah, I get it to you soon as we done.
Okay, for sure, man. All right, Wolf, any shout outs you want to give before we get you out of here, man?
Man, shout out to you for having me, you feel what I'm saying?
Sure,
appreciate y'all for having me. You know, shout out my label, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out, shout out everybody that with me. I appreciate y'all for supporting the kid, you feel what I'm saying? It's a lot more to come. Yeah, just keep rocking out with me, yeah, that's it.
Ain't no cap up in my route, they know it's out, I'm slinging facts. Too many